Hi everyone. I thought I'd do a little video today, a little video today about the little ways that you can get your family to change the world. The conservation bit. Um, BB's being nosy. So it's really little things actually, like going out. Number one is going out into your garden and looking for any of the dirty dozen. Now, the dirty dozen is different in every country. I know that not a lot of my viewers are Kiwis like me, but in New Zealand, you can go on the Department of Conservation website and look up the dirty dozen, and there's pictures and all sorts. So, the dirty dozen in New Zealand, number one is the wilding conifers. Number two is woolly nightshade. Number three is balea. Number four is wild ginger. Ginger is a pain. It's really hard to get rid of. We've got it in our garden, and you've got to dig out the roots, and then you've constantly got to watch it. So get rid of everything to do with it. We will always be fighting this battle because our neighbours aren't doing their job, so it comes over from there. Then we've got white English ivy, wandering willy, Darwin's barberry, climbing asparagus, old man's beard, moth plant, banana passion fruit, Japanese honeysuckle, also awful, it's all down our road. We're lucky we don't have any in our garden. And spartina, and some of these have lots of different ones, but these are the top ones that threaten communities all over New Zealand. So heaps there'll be all sorts. There's a really cool competition running at the moment for Conservation Week called the Dirty Dozen, and you sign up to be a part of Nature Watch New Zealand, and then you tell people where you observe the Dirty Dozen. So I'm actually looking at the website right now, that's why I'm not looking at the camera, and I'm actually seeing all these people reporting ginger, wandering Jew, English ivy, climbing asparagus, and woolly nightshade, and they're actually all from my suburb. So that's pretty cool to know that there are other people out there doing that. So yeah, number one is get out into your garden and look for pests, because all of these threaten your native plants in your area. And you might notice that I've said some and you're thinking, gosh, that's protected where we are. There's a lot of things that aren't pests overseas that are pests in New Zealand, because at the end of the day, these things thrive in our environment, but they don't thrive in yours. So they take over, like possums are a big one. And that brings me on to number two. Go out and buy a trap. Go into your local RD1 or wherever your farmers buy their supplies and buy a possum or a rat trap. Rat's a pretty universal pest. So our local board says if everybody had a possum and a rat trap in their garden, we would be pest free in 10 years. So yeah, possum and rat traps are really easy to use. Possums are a massive threat in New Zealand. I mean, huge. Really, really huge. Sorry, I've got the computer hooked up to another screen and B just unplugged it. So they account for damage to our native birds, our native trees. I've spent my whole life fighting possums. We shoot them, we trap them, whereas just across the ditch, you can go to jail if you hit a possum on purpose. It's such a different climate there, but they're a massive pest here, and they've eradicated species, they've put species on the threatened list, all sorts. It's really such a different world. So that's my number two, is go out and buy a trap. So the traps are really, really easy to use. Rats like peanut butter. And so you put some peanut butter in the trap. And then possums like fruit. Any kind of fruit, I put in the little cores left over from when I do Charlie's lunch. And that does the trick quite nicely. And yeah, Simple as that. Number 3 is take a conscious look at what you're doing in your life that you can change. So if you're using disposable diapers, maybe look into using reusable. I see the baby on the screen, I know. I know that not every family is going to be able to do that. If you're formula feeding, maybe plan to breastfeed your next child. It all adds up. Plant some trees, plant a garden. It all adds up, and you want your kids to learn this because you don't want them to grow up not knowing where their food comes from. You don't want them to grow up in a world where species have been eradicated in their lifetime. You know, I can't remember what number I'm up to. I think it's 4. And number 4, go onto your local Neighbourly page. I'm sure do you have Neighbourly? I don't know if Neighbourly is a worldwide thing. It's like a neighbourhood page for New Zealand. So go onto your local area page or your local board, your governing board, your council page, and oh, excuse me, sorry about that. So go onto your local governing council page and look at local events for planting days, clean up days for the environment. We do these about twice a month. Nick always complains. They take a couple of hours out of your Saturday. It's not that long. We plant native plants. We clean up rubbish. We take out pests. We do all sorts. I tried volunteering with our local board, but it's too hard with me. And it's too hard to get there without driving. I really should learn, I suppose. But that brings me on to my next point. Would you like the phone? Here you go. Try only using your car a certain number of days a week. Try taking public transport one day, or a bike, or walking if you can. I know it's not going to be viable for everybody, but the less carbon emissions, the better. So it's really basic little things that you can do to help the environment in your, sorry, I'm making sure it's recording, in your neighbourhood. And it all adds up. You know, if the whole world did 1 or 2 of these little things, it would make a big difference. And I suppose another one is watching what you eat. I actually meant to finish with that last point, but it just occurred to me. So, do vegetarian nights once a week, twice a week. Nick and I don't eat fish more than once a month because I want fish to still be around when Bernadette is an adult. And at the rate we're overfishing, it won't be. And if we do eat fish, Nick's brother, he is a fisherman. Not for a job, but he goes out and that's what he likes to do. So we have quite strict fishing laws in New Zealand to prevent overfishing. So I know that if we're getting fish from him, it has been caught without the risk of overfishing, at least from him. Which explains why we don't actually eat that much of it. I'm not really a fish person either, to be honest. So yeah, it's just little things. I would love to say that we buy all organic and that we, eat sustainable meat all the time, but we don't. We're trying, and that's the main thing. If everybody tries, it makes a big difference. So, God bless, and make an effort. Say bye, baby. You want to say bye? Bye. Alright, bye.